Okay, viewers, this is Dr. James VOND speaking, otherwise Dr. James VOND Dutch in full. And today's date is Wednesday, 22nd of October 2025. And right now, I'm in the lower precinct, heading towards the New Look store. And I should mention that I've got no money on me at all whatsoever. I lost my money, and I've reported it as lost or stolen. And obviously you just can't do anything about it. You have to be more vigilant. And that's the New Look store. And let's go in it, and we'll go on the escalators to ground floor, because there are 2 floors on this. It's actually all ladies, women's clothing on the top floor. I've got to mention that. And I think there might be some winter wear around today. I can see some jumpers for the season. Obviously they adjust the clothing to the season, time of year, and winter is coming up. So if you're interested, maybe there's some jumpers there, cardigans, jackets and coats for the winter months, and jewellery items further up. Let's just go down the escalator. There are now some men's clothing, incidentally, for sale on the ground floor, which wasn't the case. So it's almost returning to normal. Obviously, in the old days, they used to have a lot more men's clothing, and that was stopped and all put on online. So you could only get the men's clothes ordered online on their online site. That's newlook.co.uk, or is it co.m? Anyway, the New Look site online. So just look up the clothing on sale on that. And there's probably more selection of men's clothing on that. There's some men's jackets and coat and overcoats, a trench coat, a Mac like mine, some jeans, some t-shirts, jumpers, knitwear, some work shoes, and some denim jackets, some body warmers, etc. There's so many types of men's clothing. So they are around now, obviously, but not as much as obviously in the old days, but they're beginning to be introduced. So I'd say less than half, about a third of the store is men's clothing, maybe a third on ground floor, or less, a third or less, I would say, maybe a quarter. Not that much, obviously. So if you want to buy the rest of them, buy them online to get the complete range. So that's been around the store, not the store, the company, New Look, since 1969. It's as old as me, the company is. I'm 1969 born as well, so that's almost 56 years. I'll be 56 in the end of the year, or towards December. I had my visit today from the local police regarding the lost or stolen items I've reported. I suspect up to about £40 possibly as either lost or stolen. Without evidence, obviously, I won't want to pinpoint or finger point at anyone. It's very, very likely you could misplace money as well. So people do sometimes misplace things or lose things. So obviously, just be more vigilant. That's all you can do, really. But obviously, it has been reported. So if it escalates, obviously, we don't want to get any worse. So losing money isn't a good experience, and especially when you don't get much. I am kind of hard up, really speaking, and I could do with all the help there. And I don't think my viewers have helped me. They've watched me, but they can't really help me. They're probably in a situation similar to myself. That's all I can assume. Many people out there are hard up on income these days due to the rising cost of living. If it affects me, it's bound to affect others out there as well. That's very important mentioning that. People are struggling to meet their needs and their ends, and in these days it's not easy. I don't even have a car. Obviously, I've told my viewers it was scrapped due to MOT failure back in May 2025. That's almost over 5 months ago. About 5 months ago, actually. I've been living without a car, and that car got me through my homelessness stay, my worst ordeal when I was rendered homeless. I slept rough in that car, plus 13 months. So it was a very handy car indeed. It was very useful to me. I still wouldn't mind having my car back, another car, maybe a different one. I'm not being offered a finance, by the way. My income's not good enough, so I'm not getting enough to get to be allowed finance options. For instance, if you want to pay slowly, that option is not really appropriate for me or relevant because I don't earn enough, and you need to be earning at least £1,000 a month to be considered for any loans or help towards payments of a car, which I don't obviously get. So I get less. I don't even get half as much. So it is based on what you get, income you earn, and my asset was my house, actually, my family house, and that was taken off me. I was naturally going to be successor, so they've literally fiddled that house, easily worth 100,000-200,000. So they've stolen that citizen housing group with the help of Coventry County Court, who've granted them that house, handed it over to them, and removed me from the house. And I should mention that all this happened when the prime ministers at the time were resigning, a succession of resignations, one after the other. First Boris Johnson, the prime minister at the time, resigning, and then Liz Truss resigning. And my luck also went down with their resignations. And I was rendered homeless after their resignations, incidentally. Is that a coincidence or what? That needs to be mentioned because people ain't aware. They're thinking it's all down to, my bad luck. But what was going on in the country at the time? There was resignation after resignation. The prime ministers were resigning. That's what's going on, and this happened during that time. So I was better off when they didn't resign, actually. I was better off when they were not resigning. And I don't think Boris Johnson needed to resign, nor Liz Truss, for that matter. I think that was wrong to resign. I think it got worse because they resigned, and their successor, whoever took over, wasn't good enough. And that's what brought me bad luck. I think I'll end this video now. Dr. James VOND Dutch, or simply Dr. James VOND, on 22nd of October 2025. I'll just give my bank account details. If anyone wants to help out, help a hard, needy guy here, someone who's lost their money as well recently, and struggling to buy the essentials, just the basic items, just food and clothing. Do help out if you can. Anyway, IBN number, international bank account number, GB84HLFX 1102 12 14 11 25 66. BIC or SWIFT number HLFX GB21F28. And if you're in the UK, it's sort code 110212 and account number 14 11 25 66. That's all you need to quote in the UK, by the way. Send the money. I do need it urgently. Sooner the better. That's all I can say.